warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I am Arizka Rofahiyatin. I come from Public Administration, Tidar University. First of all, let us convey our gratitude to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala because of His grace and blessing. We can gather in this room without any obstacle at all. Furthermore, let us convey prayer and greetings to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. I hope we will be met with him by God in his heaven. Amin. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be a short speech about education. Your education. The bottom line is that you must take responsibility for it. Many of you already know that you have to charge of your hair and your clothes. Perhaps you know that all too well. You're also figuring out that you have to charge of your diet and exercises, of trying to look good and feel good. And figuring out you have to make some choices about how you spend your time and whom you spend it with. But some of you may not have figured out the education part. One reason is that there tends to be an adversarial relationship between school and student. The tendency is to resist what adults want to say, "Don't bother me with that serious stuff now. I'll worry about that in a few years." My suggestion is to start worrying today, now. The main thing you might not have figured out is that a lot of people don't give a damn whether you become education or not. Some of these people run the school you go to. Some of you can read well, and I guarantee that it's the fault of the school. Some of you can multiply and divide, and I guarantee that it's the fault of the school. Some of you don't know where the pilgrims came from, which direction they went, or where they landed when they got there. Some of you don't know the names of the ocean, the freezing point of water, or the egg time egg is. And I guarantee that all this is the fault of the school. Some of you don't know the most basic things that any second grader can understand and learn. Why don't you know these things? I guarantee it's the fault of the school. See what you're up again? When we study American school, we see a lot of make-believe, of keeping kids busy and making it appear that they are being educated. They are not. You are not. School used to push students towards excellence. Now they let you drop like a stone towards mediocrity if you let them. I think it's fair to say that American education has been warped by ideology and politics. What's that mean? Some people are all too willing to dumb you down so they can keep you in your place. Say no. Say to hell with you, buddy. I want to know more. I want to be educated. I want to be able to make intelligent choices. I want to be a good father. I want to be succeed if I go on to college. I want to be a smart, educated parent when the time comes. I want to be able to help make this a better country. So, as I say, take control of your education. Learn what you have to learn and keep right on going. Anytime you see a word you don't know, look it up. Anytime you see a name or a subject you haven't heard about, run to the nearest encyclopedia or search the web. Try to read at least one magazine cover to cover every week. Read a book a month. Go on events. Take a look at the subject you know and plan how you can extend that knowledge. Consider the subject you know little about and figure the easiest way to move toward learning more. Take charge. That little pep talk bingo me that because I find myself worrying about education stats. Did you know that this country has 50 million functional illiterates, that SAT scores are dropping, that our student can compete against the student from other country, that they alone goes out on the street and find apparently ordinary citizens who don't know which way is north. I just want to impress on you that in education, much more than you might realize, you are on your own. If you don't do it, it may not happen. Thomas Jefferson said we can be ignorant and free at the same time. Ignorance is a kind of slavery that has always been true. What's new is the number of people who might be pushing you in the wrong direction. I hope you'll push back with all your strength. Thank you for your attention. That's all my speech. I do hope my speech will be useful in our life. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.